Toronto. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Lowry and DeRozan, they're the backcourt. Amir Johnson at the 4 with Valanciunas at the pivot. And it's Ross in at the 3 slot. Now here's DeRozan. And he drops in the layup off the glass. DeRozan's got the first points up on the board for the Raptors.
Now some weak defensive coverage there. I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, getting such easy access to the rim.
Here's Williams. Feet up top. DeRozan defending. Wade kicks to Williams. 5 to shoot. Dives for it. And is out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Goes back up. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Dwayne Wade last season shooting a career high from the field. Not the focal point offensively on the outside of the ball, but he responded with the most efficient offensive season of his career.
Now here's DeRozan. Raptors moving the ball around. He gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Johnson is one of the longest tenured Toronto Raptors in his 6th season with the team now. With the departures of Bargnani and Ed Davis, he's assumed the starting role, and I think he's responded quite well to it.
And he knocks down the first one. And Amir Johnson has said he wants to play the rest of his career, Steve, in Toronto.
Well, he's really embraced the community, connected with the fans. And, you know, for people who haven't been to Toronto, they don't know what they're missing. It's a wonderful city, and the support that the Raptors get is just awesome. I mean, they fill up the building, even fill up the park right outside the building to watch the games during the playoffs. It's awesome.
And he gets it to go. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. To the inside. DeRozan. Second chance shot, and it's blocked by Bosh. Here's Cole. And Wade now top of the key. Shot no good. Nice D from DeRozan. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Lowry kicks to Ross. The pass to Valanciunas. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Bosh. To the middle. Here's Deng. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Hey, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
Now here is Lowry. Now DeRozan. Lock at 6. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. DeRozan's got his second basket of the night. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Bosh, a screen on Johnson. It's Williams with the drive, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul. It's called on Toronto.
Making the playoffs was a goal the Raptors have been working towards for a long time. And last year they were able to get back to the postseason for the first time since 2008.
And Williams drops them both. Long drought came to a close last year, Clark, for Toronto. It wasn't a long ride in the playoffs with the Raptors. It sure provided some excitement.
Well, that Game 7 loss to the Nets, Kevin, broke some hearts. But that's just a young team losing to a veteran team. That always serves you well when you're looking to become more competitive. And ultimately, the Raptors benefit from that type of experience.
Here's Wade following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Outside Deng. And there's the second time to finish it off. And that's how you exploit a gap in the D, I guess.
Yes, sir. No soft finish there. Major.
He knows an opportunity for the highlight reel when he sees one.
Here's DeRozan. Following the score by Miami. Lowry kicks to Johnson. Left side Lowry. It's blocked. And here Wade's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
It's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward.
Lowry dishes to DeRozan. On the mark with the 15-footer. DeRozan's got 8 points.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Here's Cole. Now recovering. And another basket for Miami.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
To the inside. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
And looking now at some numbers from Dwayne Wade. Very nice season for him last year. Put up about 19 points a game, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. Tell you what, he's been scary good over that run of games, just taking his usual brand of stellar offense and even building on it.
And Steve, you know that's not easy to do, considering the high level he already plays at on an everyday basis. To move the needle another notch higher is special.
Now here's Wade. Williams, a screen on DeRozan. Wade passes to Williams. DeRozan against Wade. And DeRozan kicks to Johnson. Here's Ross. Here's DeRozan. Williams with the block. Here's Cole. Now recovering. Heat moving the ball around. Williams attacking. Releases. Another miss by Wade. Toronto trailing. Lowry dishes to Johnson. Outside Lowry. Williams comes with the double team. Here's DeRozan. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Deng can't get it to go. And Deng gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So for the Heat, the last game a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia. Left side, DeRozan on Lowe's. And the Raptors miss again. Heat have gone just a shade under 50% of the field. 5 of 11. Deng passes to Bosh. Deng with the screen for Bosh. He feeds it to Cole. Launches it. Trying to get open his gang. DeRozan with the rebound.
They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field.
The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. 10 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Boy, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
With a pause in the action, let's see the teams that were best from the line last season. 5th, the Raptors.
You know, it's interesting when you look at this team, Kevin. I mean, they found a way to get their whole team to knock down free throws at a consistent level. I mean, a team that can't make free throws, that's a huge liability and one you don't want to deal with. They'd like to repeat their success at the line this year.
Miami with the ball. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
I'll tell you what, of all the things they did well last season, maybe the most impressive was sweeping the season series against these guys.
The Raptors shooting at around 42% since the opening tip. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Taken away by Williams. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Williams leading the charge, and he hits the bucket. And that's now 6 points for Wade.
And they're making a statement here, guys, going inside for 8 of their last 10 points.
Time to man up on D and stop these 3 runs to the rim.
Now here is Lowry. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Miami with the ball after the Raptors pick up 2. Williams, a screen on DeRozan. Wade dishes to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Wade kicks to Cole. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Cole's got 5 points so far. Raptors trailed by 5.
Dwayne Wade, a Hall of Fame player, I think, held back by bone bruises and tendonitis in his knees in recent years. But by keeping them in good shape and staying in condition, he's been able to find ways to play throughout the season and still be effective.
And a new group in for the Heat. Andersen, he's checked in for Bosh. Granger comes in for Sean Williams. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Napier in for Norris Cole. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Hansbrough's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Patterson comes in for Johnson. Lou Williams is checked in for Ross. And it's Vasquez in for Kyle Lowry. Chalmers against Williams. And Chalmers kicks to Napier. Reset the pick. Pass to Andersen. Here's Napier. Hansbrough defending. And the wide open shot from Chalmers. Oh, good on the triple.
And with the Heat's success riding in large part on Wade's knees, you can bet that he and the team have left no stone unturned in trying to protect him. Elective rest or advanced therapies. They've got a really extensive plan in place.
And very quickly here in the first quarter, a pronounced advantage for them on the glass.
Yeah, that's a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Now here's Williams. And DeRozan. Here we go. Just 4 to shoot. Patterson, that's good. And last season, Wade expressed regret over his knee surgery way back at Marquette. Stevie said his torn meniscus had been trimmed rather than repaired. That was it.
Well, he felt that was what led to a lot of the long-term knee issues. Sports medicine has advanced so quickly. Things that are common now simply weren't even in practice a decade ago.
So it's Toronto now. Heat knocking down the tray. Vasquez kicks to Williams. Patterson passes to Williams. There's the dish to Vasquez. From 12 feet out. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Vasquez. And that's 12 points for DeMar DeRozan. The Heat leading by 3. Here's Napier. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Shabazz Napier, leading UConn to a national championship last season, showed he really can do it all. Shoot, pass, penetrate. He's an excellent defender. Maybe not the upside of some other picks, but you know what you're getting with Napier. A plug-in guard who can give you quality minutes right away.
The Heat making a switch here. Haslem's checked in.
Well, you kind of expect that from him. You pretty much know what the result's going to be when he goes to the line.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And the Heat eager to acquire Napier in the draft as a favorite of LeBron James. Easy to see why they want to bring him in.
And a really good selection at 24 just on talent alone. An undisputed leader, big shot maker, tremendous IQ, better defensively than people think. He was very crafty as a defensive point guard. So I like the pick and I like the pick.
Now here's Chalmers. Nobody near Granger. Again, a nice shot by Andersen. Andersen's got his first basket of the night.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Well, they've got to meet the energy that they're facing right now. It's so important to battle on the board.
Granger against DeRozan. Passes it to Patterson. Hansbrough inside. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
Granger. The rebound by Patterson.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Vasquez, this is to Patterson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Ryan has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Williams kicks to Vasquez. Now the feed to DeRozan. Can't hit from the elbow. They can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they need to play it smart. Make sure you get a good shot first, and then maybe a second possession.
outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on.
The shot by Williams, no good. Miami leading by 4. Kicks it out to Granger. Pass to Napier. Lots of room. And another basket for Miami.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
DeRozan with it. 12 points for him. With 4 seconds on the clock. And Granger with the block. Can't get it to go. There's the buzzer, and not much scoring at all through the first quarter of play. Heat lead by 6. In the second quarter of
Tuesday.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the offensive rebounding has been really impressive so far as well. So I really like this team's effort tonight.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Miami, Chalmers and D-Wade are the guards. Haslem and Bosh up front, and it's Ennis and at the small forward position. Raptors trailed by 6. Bosh passes to Vasquez, and it's Lowry penetrating. That one rolling around and rips out. And here's Wade. They lead by 6, their biggest margin.
Well, the Miami Heat, since the Big Three assembled, have been a polarizing team. Some fans rooted for them, others rooted against them. Either way, they've been an incredible story.
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now. Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, it's startling that he'd even try that right now.
Now let's send it to Doris on the sideline.
Guys, obviously a tough blow for the Miami Heat losing LeBron James. As Eric Spoelstra said, this league teaches you that change is inevitable. You have to embrace it and adapt. You don't have any regrets. He shouldn't have any regrets. It was a historic 4-year run. Guys, the Heat are hoping to reload and make another run at it.
Winning starts at the top, and they've got the organization, Doris. Said it. Thank you. The shot, no good. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Vasquez dishes to Ross. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
Big step forward in the play of Terrence Ross last year, and you can see why fans are excited about his growth. He has the physical tools and skill set to become an elite wing player.
And with Ross, he said that he models himself a bit after Paul George and how he wants to continue to grow as a player.
Wow, how about that?
Yeah,
PG
nice
already
compliment.
being, that's a great compliment, already being looked to by some of the younger players in the league. You're right, Kevin, not a bad guy to model your game with. PG is an excellent two-way player.
And Cole kicks to Bosh. And it's Lowry with the rebound. Lowry's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Feeds to Vasquez. Lowry kicks to Ross. Johnson sets the screen for Ross. Johnson right side. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Johnson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Raptors.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Here's Cole. Now recovering. They need this, and the layup is good. Cole's got 7. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Vasquez. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yep, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Here's Bosh. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And there's the call on Bosh. That's his first foul. Now here is Lowry. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Lowry a screen on Deng. Ross pass to Johnson. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. They get through all day. hits them both. Valanciunas, a mobile 7-footer with good hands. It's a nice start.
It's always a great place to start when you're a big guy. And you catch it. And not only good passes, but when you catch bad ones and finish around the rim, you can do all of that.
Here's Cole. He's got 7. Shot clock at 6. Bosh can't get it to go.
It seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
Knocking down the open shots and really getting a nice flow to their game.
Now, Ross, he has 6. Cans the 12-footer. Ross has got 8 points.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here that they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
Bosh, that's a bit for Wade. Outside Bosh. And it's Deng in the corner. Wade outside. Takes the 3. And it's Lowry with the rebound.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing him.
Johnson sets the screen for Lowry. And it's blocked by Wade. Here's Cole. He's guarded by Ross. Deng kicks to Wade. Bosh a screen on Lowry. Dishes it to Cole. Now here's Ennis. He's guarded closely. 3-pointer. Wade. Here's Bosh. And that one's good.
He passed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
Toronto with them. They're on a 14-4 run. Johnson sets the screen for Lowry. He kicks to Vasquez. Johnson with the screen on Wade. 6 to shoot. Puts it up. Lowry can't get that one to fall. The Heat trailed by 4. A drive by Wade. Basket is good. The assist from Bosh. And it's 8 points for Dwayne Wade.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
Johnson the screen. Lowry dishes to Johnson. Ross on the wing. He's covered by Deng. Here's Valanciunas. It's rebounded by Bosh. Bosh has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Cole the pass to Wade. Wade right side. He dishes it to Ennis. And there's the call on Bosh. That's foul number 2 for him. Some on-the-fly coaching right there from their leader.
Yeah, he knows not just what his own job is, but what his teammates' jobs are as well. That's why he's such a good leader for this club.
And that's another reason that he's so assertive out there. He does know what's necessary. He's not afraid to take charge, to let his feelings be known, to challenge his teammates to get on task and on target.
Wade against Williams. And the Raptors miss again.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Wade against Ross. Wade kicks to Cole. Back to Wade. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. The Heat need to get a shot off. It's Wade again missing.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Lowry drives in. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
This is really ugly, guys. I mean, he can't get anything to go.
Cole dishes to Deng. Bosh has the pick to Deng. Wade outside. Jacks up a 3. And that one's good. Wade's got 11 points.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on the clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality that they have. If the shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything, moving it side to side, working to get a good shot.
Williams passes to Ross. Williams in the post. Wade is covered. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Well, you look back at a season ago, this is a club that made 78% of its shots from the free throw line, so very comfortable with that strike.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Chris Andersen is checked in for Bosh. Granger comes in for Deng. And it's Napier in for Dwayne Wade. DeRozan's shot is good.
Well, if you remember early in Eric Spoelstra's head coaching career, he was new and the big three were assembled. Some question Spoelstra's command, maybe even within the team. Those questions are long gone. He has become an excellent head coach.
Good on the shot. Cole's got it all tied up now for the Heat. The Raptors have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. And there's the whistle, illegal screen.
Look here at the Heat, how they ranked in the NBA last season. First in field goal percentage, second in steals, and they also showed up in the top 5 in opponents' points per game. It's obvious the hard work this team has put into being good defensively has paid off.
And Clark, the key number that you just talked about to me is field goal percentage. When you're the best in the league shooting the basketball, it's a clear sign that you have an unselfish team and a clear plan of attack. That club, very impressive with their offensive efficiency.
And Coach Spoelstra, known for his work ethic and attention to detail. He's a grinder.
No question about it, Kevin. Got to start as video coordinator back when everything ran on VHS, so you know he had to do an awful lot of work. And he's worked his way up slowly, but surely. He's grown as consistent and as terrific mentors, and now he's really, I think, one of the best head coaches in the game without question.
He's visited college football training facilities, NFL camps. He really tries to broaden his position.
He sure does. You can see evidence of that in how he handles it.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
You know, the Toronto Raptors found themselves in an interesting position last season. New front office. They were looking to hit the reset button, and so they trade away Rudy Gay and Andrea Bargnani, and the team actually played better than ever.
Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Miami. The Raptors also with a sub. Patterson's checked in. The drive by Lowry. And Danny Granger gets the whistle that time. Hansbrough is 3 on Granger. Lock at 6. Here's DeRozan.
Well, he had a pretty good first quarter, but he's starting to slow down here a little bit in the second.
No dice from the high post. And for the Raptors, they would have loved to have drafted hometown prospect Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, especially with the Raptors' history of losing their star players, whether Vince Carter or Chris Bosh. He's a player who wanted to play for the Raptors, but, you know, the odds were always against that. And in the end, you know, they did what they were supposed to do, and that's win games.
Now let's go to Doris Brew. Doris.
Hey, Kevin. Kyle Lowry was a hot name in free agency, but he opted to remain with the Raptors, signing a 4-year, $48 million contract. As Kyle said, you don't get many opportunities to have a team you can call your own. Guys, after playing as a backup for most of his 9-year career, Lowry is excited to have that lead role.
He had to work to become a starting player. It's great to see, Doris. Thanks. Here's Andersen. Lee pass was put in just the right spot. Andersen's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Hansbrough inside. He used that putt to perfection.
The defender shouldn't hang his head there. That's just a good shot, plain and simple.
The Heat making a switch here. Haslem's checked in. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
You gotta like the consistency they're showing with that mid-range shot.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. They're doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Here's Williams. Blocked.
Well, something that's kept this game close is the fact that rebound totals are almost identical.
No separation there. Not yet anyway.
Granger inside the line. Here's Andersen.
Pretty bad defense, letting the offense defense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen. They sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line. Not exactly the best of percentages.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Chris Andersen, the Birdman, has been a great fit in Miami. And I think they got a steal in this veteran big man. I mean, he's got tremendous bounce. He bangs the glass. He's a rim protector. And he finishes with force and finesse sometimes.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And Chalmers kicks to Napier. It's blocked. And here is Williams. The pass to DeRozan. Lowry setting the pick for DeRozan. Over in the corner, Williams. Again, the miss by Williams. And here's Chalmers for three. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. It's all tied in Miami. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Coach Casey, obviously it's early in the season, but how would you say this team is shaping up in terms of its chemistry and personnel-wise?
I love our guys. We have a great group of young people.
As we get set for the second half of basketball. A fantastic game from DeRozan so far.
Boy, his rebounding was superb in that first, particularly at the offensive end where he's really battling.
And that continually allowed them to get 2 quality shots on the same possession, Steve. That's invaluable.
So for Toronto right now, Amir Johnson at the floor with Valanciunas at the pivot. Lowry and DeRozan, there's the backcourt. And it's Ross in at the three. Toronto trailing. Lowry with the ball. Kicks it to DeRozan. There's the screen. Back to Lowry. Here's Johnson, and it's blocked by Bosh. And Miami is shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. It's stolen by Johnson. Ross kicks to Lowry. DeRozan against Wade. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Lowry. DeRozan's got the game tied up here for the Raptors. Wade against DeRozan. Bosh has the pick for Wade. He feeds it to Cole. And Williams, here we go. Outside Deng. Here's Cole. He's guarded by Ross. Cole's shot is good. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Outside Lowry. Unloads from 13. And that one's good. Lowry's got 5 points so far. So it's Miami now. Wade with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Bosh a screen on Ross. Deng kicks to Bosh, and taken away by Johnson. Now here is Lowry. 5 points in the game. Johnson with a screen on Reed for the lead, and Johnson leaves it in. Johnson's got his third bucket of the night.
Guys, they had a solid start to the second half offensively. Got good looks. They've made 3 out of 4.
Wade outside. Here's Cole. Now recovering. 6 to shoot. Williams, that's for 2. And he gets it to go. It's off the back of the rim. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They made all 3 of their shots.
And the Raptors call time here.
He showed no mercy against the rest of the Eastern Conference. And really overwhelmed a lot of teams with their offensive punch, particularly if they were defending well, because that allowed them to get out into the open court.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan, into Johnson. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Johnson's got 10 points in the game.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
That's what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. More of the same. Get it inside.
Well, guys, the Heat with 34 wins against the Eastern Conference last year. Not the best mark, but their offense was a handful for most teams.
Well, we know that they can just explode for points at any given time. Most teams in the East just can't handle that. Of course, Miami kind of cruised through a lot of the regular season, or that record would have been better, but no doubt the cream of the crop in the conference last year.
Well, Dwayne Wade in this one, he has 12 points, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, it's just a small part of what's been a solid overall contribution by him defensively.
Lowry setting the pick for Ross. Johnson with a screen on Deng. Dishes to Lowry. The 10-footer. And he overshot that one, missing. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And Deng, here we go. That's good. Deng's got 6. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
You know what? You're right. Neither side has been able to hang on to the lead for any kind of time at all.
Yeah, you're right. 7 lead changes already.
Johnson with a screen on Deng. Johnson kicks to DeRozan. 8 feet away, and that one hits back iron. The Heat with the lead. Wade with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Puts up the baby hook. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Deng. Williams a screen on Lowry. Cole the pass to Deng. And another basket for Miami.
Not a whole lot that they're doing right defensively at this stage after playing a pretty solid first half.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Lowry setting the pick for DeRozan. And they call an illegal screen here. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. And you look at Johnson, you know what you're going to get from him day in and day out.
That's the name of the game for him, just putting the ball in the bucket. How about the season he had a year ago?
The Heat leading by 3. Made outside. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's been a while since the Raptors were legitimately viewed as a threat in the East, but last year they were one of the top teams.
Yeah, and that was in a year, Kevin, where everybody assumed one of the New York teams would win the Atlantic. The Raptors were able to secure that division, and they're going to be a team to be reckoned with going forward.
And it all came together mid-season for the Raptors. They saw an opening in their division, and in the East they took it.
Johnson the screen. Lowry dishes to Johnson. Pass to DeRozan. Johnson with a screen on Williams. Johnson cleans up the mess with the savage put-back flush.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Here's Cole. 11 points in the game. Wade outside. Puts it up. Cole's shot is good. Cole's got 13.
Well, it was really a strong in-conference record for the Raptors, and even though they bowed out of the playoffs to a division foe, they really did show they are one of the teams in the East to be feared this year.
Out of bounds, Miami takes possession.
Well, Kevin, a look here at last year in the NBA where the Raptors ranked. 5th in free throw percentage, 7th in opponent points per game, and they were top 10 in three-point shooting. That's a huge part of their offensive attack.
I was just really impressed with the free throw shooting that you mentioned. Top 5 in the league in free throw percentage. Says a lot about their concentration and their focus as a team. And this is a key part of the game for this team. They've got to get to the line and knock them down to have a chance to win.
Tries from 10. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Lowry's got 5 rebounds tonight. The dish to DeRozan. Ross in the corner. DeRozan against Wade. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from DeRozan. The Heat have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Bosh hits the pick for Wade. The kick out to Williams. His 3-pointers off the mark. Raptors trail by 3. The feed to Ross. Johnson with a screen on Wade. Ross passes to Valanciunas. Dishes it to Lowry. And it's Miami with the rebound. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Bosh can't get it to go. Raptors shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And DeRozan kicks to Lowry. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Rejected by Wade.
Here's a look at some stats from Kyle Lowry. Terrific year last season for him. Averaged about 18 points a game last season. 7 assists and 4 rebounds. It's been his most dynamic, no question about it. Almost impossible to handle.
Yeah, I agree. Not the guy you want to have to go up against right now. I mean, who knows when he'll cool off. These runs of his can last a while.
The first free throw is good.
Jonas Valanciunas bulked up going into last season and tore up the NBA summer. Big things expected, but he sort of plateaued a bit in year 2, but I still think the future's bright for him.
Andersen, he's checked in for Miami. Chalmers comes in for Norris Cole. Patterson, he's checked in for the Raptors. Vasquez comes in for Kyle Lowry. Outside Williams. Another miss by Williams.
And for Valanciunas last season, a drop in field goal and free throw percentage. While his rebounding improved, he's still learning NBA defense, struggling at times against pick and rolls and various matches.
And that one's good. Now Chalmers. He has 7. On the wing, Deng. Tries to snap the cold streak, and he lays it up and in. Deng's got the game tied up here for Miami. Valanciunas wears his heart on his sleeve. You can see how much he wants to be great.
Yeah, he's hungry. He plays with the hunger that you love to see. Oftentimes he can get down on himself, tough to be patient. But he's only 22. I think we've got to give him a little more time. I think he's going to be really good.
Wade outside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Wade's got 16 points.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. That's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fella.
There's the pick. Bosh dishes to Valanciunas. Goes up again, and the layup is up and in. Valanciunas has got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill the team.
And here's Wade. 16 points for him. Shot misses. Vasquez with it. Pass to Patterson. Down low. And Valanciunas kicks to Ross. Here's Vasquez. And it's off from three-point range. The Heat have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Chalmers with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. The kick out to Williams. Feeds it to Deng. shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Vasquez kicks to DeRozan. He dishes it to Ross. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
That's the kind of lead pass we've seen him make over and over again.
The Heat trailed by 4. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Now, here's Chalmers. Guarded by Vasquez. Top of the key. Deng with the bucket. Deng's got 12 points in the game.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Patterson a screen on Chalmers. Vasquez passes to Patterson. Outside DeRozan. Cross in the corner. He kicks it to Vasquez. Raptors need to get a shot. DeRozan. And here we go. Deng.
Talk about putting something extra on him. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, it's startling that he'd even try that right there.
They set the pick. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Over in the corner to Vasquez. And another basket for Toronto. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the third. Fade outside. The pass to Chalmers. Fade left side. And the basket good. Wade's got 20.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
Here's DeRozan. Shot is off.
Next Thursday night, November 6th, Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs take on Dwight Howard and the Houston.
In a moment now to check out our State Farm assist of the game, and what a pass it was by a talented point guard.
Well, this is what he does. The kind of plays he's known for, Kevin.
Haslem and Bosh up front. Norris Cole is out there with Chalmers. And it's Granger in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Heat. DeRozan's shot is good.
Well, those are key baskets. We know he can deliver down the stretch.
Cole dishes to Haslem. Bosh in the post. Andersen on him. Bosh kicks to Chalmers. He feeds it to Cole. Misses. That would have put him up.
Well, he did have a three-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
Williams passes to Lowry. Back to Williams. Rebound by Mario Chalmers.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. Right in his face.
Granger misses.
And his mechanics are just all out of whack now. He just has no feel for his shot.
Well, his numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he was gone ice cold here.
Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D. I can't help but say it.
Well, let's see how that impacts him. Because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Outside Lowry. On the wing, Williams. Granger against Johnson. Here's Patterson. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Patterson's got the lead up to 6 now for Toronto. The Heat have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Cole dishes to Bosh. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Bosh, the screen. Shot clock at 5. Back to Chalmers. It's up a 3. Tries again. And Bosh with the lead.
At this stage of the game, that offensive rebound and putback is enormous. I mean, that feels like a 4-point swing.
And it's Lowry.
chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother.
And Haslem kicks to Granger. It's stolen by DeRozan. And lots of contact here. Missing the shot. Issue 2. It's on Chris Bosh.
What a game we've seen here for DeRozan. He's got 10 rebounds. A couple of nice steals, too. He's giving them a lot with his passing and with his defensive work.
Well, he's been so active on the court at both ends. And really playing a nice game. DeRozan, a first-time All-Star last year. He improved his long-range shooting. And wing threes up around 40%, and that allowed him to shoot the best overall three-point percentage of his career.
Here's Cole. Now recovering. The offensive rebound with the second effort. And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down to just 4 points with the bucket from Chris Bosh.
What's going on defensively there? A lack of focus, no concentration. Too easy.
Johnson sends the screen for Lowry. Outside DeRozan. Back to Johnson. To the paint. A wide open look here for DeRozan. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And Haslem kicks to Granger. Pass to Cole. Out to the wing. Chalmers passes to Cole. Kicks it out to Granger. Sinks the triple. And now just a 1-point Raptor lead.
Tell you what, they're going to have a hard time climbing back into the game if they're going to continue to play defense like that.
Johnson the screen. Lowry dishes to Johnson. Williams against Chalmers. From deep. And it's DeRozan missing. The Heat have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Here's Bosh. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Raptors shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Scooped up. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Chalmers against Lowry. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, Mario Chalmers coming into last season, we met with Ray Allen about how much each could slim down and get in good shape. Seemed to pay dividends for Chalmers in particular, who had probably the best season of his NBA career.
Ennis, who's checked in for the Heat.
And Chalmers really not the quickest point guard in the league, but he has active hands defensively and pretty good feet. Those takeaways help get the Heat out in the open court, which certainly plays to their strengths.
And Cole kicks to Haslem. Bosh, that's the pick for Chalmers. Inside to Bosh. Lowry against Chalmers. Lowry passes to Johnson. Rosen dishes to Lowry. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. And Chalmers, more of a role player for the Heat. Huge playmaker, Steve, but he got open three.
Yeah, he's an efficient scorer. His passing has gotten better over the last couple of seasons. He's a perfect role player for Miami because he can guard opposing point guards extremely well and then slide off the ball when Wade has it.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Sean Williams checks in for Haslem. Subbed in for Mario Chalmers.
Well, you know, both of these teams certainly in the conversation when you talk about NBA dynasty. Epic finals, performances to show for it. Always a pleasure to watch these two teams face off.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
During that break, Dwayne Casey had some words for his team. He was riding them pretty hard for the number of silly fouls they've committed in this game. He said, listen, we need to have some defensive discipline. Stop fighting on the shot makes, stop reaching in, and stop giving them 3 points at the free throw line. We'll see if they'll respond, guys.
Thank you, Doris. And stylistically, the Spurs and the Heat had different ends of the spectrum, certainly, Steve. The Spurs averse to the glitter and the glamour.
Yeah, whereas in Miami, you got the pyrotechnics, the fog machines. It's star power all the way. And I think in a way, the NBA kind of needs both approaches. They both have their place.
Here's Cole. Puts up the baby hook. It's a big night bounce and goes in. 24 points for Wade.
Boy, he can be a matchup nightmare inside the paint.
Lowry kicks to Johnson. Passes to DeRozan. Johnson with a screen on move. Ross with a wide open look. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. And it's 13 points now for Terrence Ross.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games, Steve.
T-Wade on the wing. DeRozan defending.
Career best performance from Kyle Lowry last season, posting best in scoring and assists. A lot of people felt like he was the player most egregiously overlooked when it came to the All-Star game. He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Deng is checked in for Ennis. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Outside DeRozan. Kicks to Ross. Now the dish to Lowry. The leader. Here's Valanciunas. It's stolen by Deng. The feed to Cole. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Lowry, arguably the Raptors' best player last season. Despite that, Stevie was the subject of repeated trade rumors.
Well, it was such a curious situation for Toronto. On one hand, they were trying to rebuild at the beginning of the season, maybe get a top draft pick, and then all of a sudden they started playing well. In the end, no trade. Lowry becomes their best player, and then he leads them to a top 3 seed in the playoffs. So it's a strange season.
And Cole kicks to Deng. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Heat lead by 3.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Johnson the screen. Here's DeRozan, and again it's Toronto converting. Now here's Wade. Dishes it to Deng. Into Wade. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Now Lowry. Pass it to Ross. DeRozan on the wing. Outside Lowry. There's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Got a piece of it. Ross with the steal. Fast break Toronto. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. The Heat with the lead. Bosh with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Bosh passes to Deng. Feeds it to Wade. Bosh heads the pick for Williams. Back to Wade. Punches a 3. They get it again. Here's Bosh. Nice D from DeRozan.
Excellent interior defense there. Good rotations.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
Johnson sends the screen for DeRozan. Ross on the wing. Connects from 3-point range. Ross has got 6 points in the quarter. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Quite honestly, Kevin and Steve, this game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Well, then let's root for overtime. Why not?
And here's Wade. That's stolen by DeRozan. Bosh against Ross. Valanciunas, good. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
Their activity at the defensive end, really attacking, coming away with steals.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to challenge shots in this game. A lot of block shots.
Wade, and just miss after miss right now. Outside Lowry. DeRozan. Shot is no good. And the Heat going the other way now. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Deng with the ball. And into the basket. Hook it.
That is a quick one. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and in. That's when he's at his best.
Lowry gets to DeRozan. He releases from 15. That's in. Coming off an assist from Lowry. And that's now 33 points for DeMar DeRozan. The Heat trailed by 4. A drive by Wade. Tries again. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got 12 rebounds tonight. Big time effort. Outside Lowry. DeRozan again, 3. Shot clock at 6. Here's Valanciunas. And the layup's good off the glass. And now a 6-point Raptor lead.
Not too many of those shots were dropping for him in the first half, but it's been a different story here in the second.
Connects. What a beautiful shot to put him to within 3.
And now the crowd really getting into it.
Listen to that.
It is shaking in here, guys. Absolutely insane.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
Oh, and the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish, huh? He powers it through.
He didn't waste any time there.
I'll tell you what, that is going to be an alley-oop we'll see on the highlight reel the next few weeks.
Good on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Both free throws good from Wade.
They're in great position now thanks to those clutch free throws. Just a one-possession game now.
Toronto's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Johnson sets the screen for Lowry. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Now, tough call there on that illegal screen.
He didn't look set to me, Steve. I thought that was a good call.
Timeout called, the Heat. They're down by 3. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. DeRozan against Wade. He kicks it to Cole. To tie it up. Can't knock in the 3.
And again, if the shot selection there, defender draped all over.
Well, you got to understand who's guarding you in that situation. I mean, if he's on you tight, you can't just rise up and try to shoot over the top.
Here is Ross. So they foul intentionally.
And no question, the right call. This one can't run it, just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you got to send him to the line and hope for a few misses.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
That's exactly how you close the game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Wade from outside. Laces one from 3.
Nice play there on the inbounds. The defense really lost contact.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ballgame. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.
You know, nobody wants to lose a close game. It's much better to win those tight games.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.